It's a new dispensation that's going to challenge the financial status of many South African households, while aimed at providing a solution for those struggling financially due to a lack of rainy day funds. For workers like Constance Mahlangu, it's uncharted territory.
We have not been consulted about this, and we don't have full information with what is it that is going to happen. We have just been told that there is a two-pot system whereby we are able to take some of our money, our retirement money, in those pots, but we don't have full information with what is going to happen after that. We need the full information, and they need to come at us and train us and show us the importance of taking our money before retirement.
The South African Democratic Teachers Union referred the SABC News to its federation, COSATU, which has given the system a thumbs up. The union has acknowledged that more consumer education regarding the system was necessary for its 60 million members.
It's going to require further education. We have a joint task team at NEDLAC with government, with Treasury, with the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, with SARS, with the CISA and the pension funds, with the government employee pension funds as well as COSATU. Just trying to make sure that we work as one collective, or we share the same message. We see how to identify gaps, how to reinforce, how to address issues.
COSATU first proposed the system in 2020 when workers were in the doldrums after the temporary employee relief scheme payments during the COVID pandemic and under lockdown conditions that led to many private and public entities downsizing or closing shop. But what the workers were expecting failed to materialize. The Educators Union of South Africa has issued a warning to all government employees. It says that while the two-pot system may appear attractive at first glance, it could lead to significant financial loss for many employees and is fraught with risks. A sentiment shared by the Police and Prison Civil Rights Union. The union has discouraged its members from accessing the pot withdrawal, saying this will result in them retiring without adequate savings. Pop Cruz says it had proposed a tax-free seed capital which mustn't be kept at 30,000 rand. This was based on its members' outcry to access their pension fund for paying off housing bonds and building houses, as well as settling other forms of debts. However, it says its proposals were ignored.
We reject the two-pot system in its current form and would continue to canvass for the following: the delaying of the implementation of the two-pot system pending further proposals from all stakeholders to allow all members to access the actual 10% of their pension fund, allow members to access their pension fund savings tax-free. 10% seed capital must not be kept at 30,000, must actually be at 10% of the members' pension fund. So we also want members to be allowed to receive all their pension fund contributions upon resignation.
The Democratic Nursing Organization of South Africa says the decision has sparked fear and anxiety amongst its members, with the nursing sector now experiencing several resignations.
Everyone wanted to resign before the 1st of September simply because they wanted to access their old pension fund, which is what actually they've been advocating for, which is what they've been wanting to get from the government. And now the concern is that if the government can see the high rate of this particular resignation, they don't get to accede to the call. For these people, actually, their two-pot system is not what they wanting. They want their money so that they can ease the burden that they're finding themselves in.
With the country's healthcare chronically understaffed, there are concerns of losing even more health professionals in public healthcare facilities. Dinosa says beyond this, the country has already lost nurses who've taken posts in countries like Saudi Arabia and the UK due to financial constraints. The country has 60 million people dependent on just over 270 nurses. But come September the 1st, the system comes into effect. Savers like Mahlangu can only wait and see the impact the new system will have on them going forward. Mulimone Mutwa, SABC News, Pretoria.